We got Jedi Christian in the house.
Jedi Christian. What's up? What's up, Jedi Christian? We can't hear a word you're saying. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Let's see who else we got.
Hey, buddy, how about now?
This room is filling up. Let's go. Redbird Realty in the house. Phillips in the house. Yes, we can hear you now. Christian, Jedi.
Good, thank you.
Adi Bell is in the house.
Adel.
Let's go. Let's fill it up. Fill it up. Fill up.
There's my dude.
Oh, snap. Look at that. Senor Roof. That little background he's got going on there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Damn. All right, Ahmad. Letting Ahmad in here. Guys, we're looking sharp. We got 16 on the call. I'm going to go ahead and get us rolling. We are recording. Thank y'all for plugging in tonight on the Solar Kings Zoom call team meeting. Tuesday night, every Tuesday night. If this is your first time on the call, welcome. I'm not the guy that's always sitting here conducting. Eric Garcia is. Eric Garcia is our fearless leader. But Eric's a little tied up tonight with some family stuff going on, and rightfully so. It's his baby boy's birthday, and this is how it works. You know, as I said earlier to somebody who just joined our team, Z, you know, I told her, I said, you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. So what does that mean? That means we can lean on each other. You know what I mean? I've been on this call when other leaders are handling it, and Gus and Oscar, they've got a training that they put together that they do every Friday morning, guys. So I'm going to invite everyone to plug in to the trainings that we have, the regular stuff going on. Like I put on the group there, plug into your business. Plug into your business. Nothing will work if you don't. It's not going to just happen on its own. We got some good stuff tonight. We're going to talk about just a couple updates. Eric asked me to talk about some updates. And then I've got a topic that just been burning for me. You know, let's see here. Well, let's get into this topic really quick. Some updates. Okay, vision for tier 2 and 3. You have to attend, you have to participate and take the Powur Vision training. It's a new certification that you have to complete in order to be able to do your proposals. If you haven't done it, you won't be able to complete your proposals. Okay, so super important. Tier 2 and 3. If you're a tier 1, no worries. You're gonna get it. You're gonna attend it. You're gonna go through it. It'll happen. Just at this point in time, Powur has not opened it up on the platform for y'all necessarily to have to take it. Okay, guys. But you will get it in all due time. Right now, it's 2 and 3 are required to. What's going to happen for those 2 and 3? There's a cutoff period, and if you haven't attended the training, you're going to log in. You're going to have a bill. You're going to have a hot one, and you're going to want to try to get this deal going, and you're not going to be able to because you're going to be shut out. So super, super important that you get this training done ASAP. Okay. Also, there are some changes that have happened. Mosaic made some changes. They have a new loan product. Tap into, there we go. There it is right there. There's vision certification. So the link is right there, guys. We just make it easier and easier as a team. Easier and easier. We're spoon feeding you right then and there, right? So if you need it, the link's right there. But Mosaic has some updates also. When you log into your dashboard, you'll be able to, let me see, waiting room. Man, we got people popping in. I'm going to let them in, guys. I'm going to let them in. Multitasking. Let's go. All right.
Get it, Jacob. Get it.
So I'm a little rusty, Gus. You know, I've been out of the scene for a second, right? I used to have a Thursday morning training that I was doing for a minute, guys, but I filled that time slot with some other stuff in my business. Solar's not the only business I'm involved in, but I love solar. It's a great place to be, and I love the Solar Kings. Power is a great place to be, guys. So I'll put that plug in right there. I've never met a team or a group of folks like the ones that we have on this call tonight that I have worked with closely that are willing to help at every level. I have called Gus. Hey, Gus, let's jump on a Zoom. Let's talk about this. Man, he puts time on his calendar to do that. You know what I mean? That's what this team is about. You know, tap into your resources. Maybe you're not comfortable talking to Jedi Christian, but it's okay. Maybe you're comfortable talking to Marty Bell. Maybe it is, Gus. Maybe it's Eric. Just find your people that are in this team, and I guarantee you they're going to help you guys. They're going to plug in.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you, Willie. Thank you. As I mentioned, Mosaic has some changes. Guys, stay in tune with your dashboard because there are changes going on in the finance world like daily. And this stuff affects us. It's not such a negative though. Like it's super important that the delivery of your message to your customer and your clients is straightforward. Hey guys, I understand you said, cousin Bob got, 0.99% interest rate, but that was 2 years ago. A lot has changed in the world. The good news is I can still get you financing. I can still get you a good price point. We can still save you a lot of money and we can still get you top tier product. Those are all benefits and things that you want to sell to your customer. If you come in and you say, damn, Goodleap, they just changed the interest rate. I'm sorry, guys. No. You've already put shade on that whole deal. Come in from the positive aspect. Come in and they'll feel that. They'll take your vibe and they're okay, great. We're still going to save money. Awesome. Let's go. You see what I'm saying? Like it's in the delivery of the message. So Goodleap also had some changes. Take a look at those. We're still getting basis points. That's a great thing, guys. I mean, we get paid multiple ways, for selling solar and building teams. There's folks on this call that have built teams, some that aren't. It's okay. It's okay. You can stay a one-man show and you can do great for yourself, for your family, and add great income, or you can be a full-timer and make fabulous income. There are multiple six-figure earners on this call tonight, but you've got to stay plugged into your dashboard. What's going on with Power? You got to see all that good stuff. Okay. All right. Still people joining, guys. We're up to 21 on the call. Let's go. Solar Kings. All right. Power Day. Power Day is coming up. Start inviting guests, and we'll see you April 15th. Power Day is April 15th. Damn, that's right around the corner. That's like 3 weeks, right? So I will post these on our chat. Okay, I'll post these links right here on our chat also. Once again, spoon feeding you. So if you haven't seen this, you're busy, whatever's going on, it's all good, guys. We're a team, right? So we want to make sure that you're not missing stuff. So if you can, you'll get it right then and there. It's one day, one mission, the Solar Revolution, Power Day. If you've never participated in a Power Day, it's awesome, man. I mean, people linking up, getting together all over the place. We sell solar all over the US and now in Puerto Rico, So these calls, these Zooms, these days, these Power Days, you're going to see more and more people. There is strength in numbers. If you're new to the Solar Kings or new to Power, you are a part of a huge team. You are a part of a company. What time does it start? Renee, let me see.
Well, Power Day
depends on where you live.
It's going to be in person over here in Dallas, or I think it's going to be a Farmers Branch at the hotel on Luna Road for you guys in Dallas, I remember. And it's going to be from 9 to 1 in English, and then 2 to 7 in Spanish. So right after, back to back, we're gonna be providing food. So please come, invite your guests, register in the link. I'll post the link here in just a second. For registers, okay. We have a head count and there's gonna be food included. But let's pack the house, guys. Let's go.
Now, Gus, that's for Dallas, right? I mean, everybody is gonna simultaneously go Power Day though, right?
Everyone's going Power Day. There's gonna be more than 15 cities doing it simultaneously, almost the same time.
Yeah.
Same, we talking like at 10. But the one in Texas is gonna be up here in Farmers Branch. You guys are more than welcome to come.
Got you.
I
Yes,
can only
sir.
let one of y'all sleep in my place with me. So there you go. So if someone doesn't have somewhere to stay, you can stay on the couch.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go, guys. Yeah, it's a great day, man. Like I said, there's power in numbers. I mean, ultimately, you're a part of a huge company and you're able to use those numbers to your strength. You post that, you share that, you push it out through social media to show that you're not a one-man show. You're not a part of a small mom and pop company that could go under tomorrow. A lot of the negativity out in the industry right now is that people have encountered homeowners that went solar with a small mom and pop company that went under after a short period of time or after some time. They got left hanging dry. I would be pissed too. You know, I mean, it happens, but you're not a part of that company. If you're on this call tonight, you're tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, you're a part of a big company. Okay, so get plugged in, make sure that you're with the team, whatever's going on, and just be a part of it, guys. It'll happen for you, definitely. Okay. Upcoming events and trainings. Building with Bobby, Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific or 12 noon Eastern. We'll also post this one on there. Bobby Smith actually is our field president. I mean, if you don't know Bobby, Bobby's a beast. I mean, he's probably recruited half of Powur. Like huge numbers, guys. You go into knowledge base, you go into the training, you know, that we have in Training Academy, and he has given all that knowledge on training. You can watch videos that he's done. I have done this myself. Videos that he's posted on how to recruit in LinkedIn. I recruited 3 consultants right out of LinkedIn, just following his method on how he's done it. It's there, guys. Like, it's super easy. The recipe is right in front of us. It exists. It's right there. You can be as successful as you want, but you've got to put the gas. Okay. So now that all those updates are done, now we can move on to the meat and potatoes, and we can take this show off the rails. Who's ready for that? I am. Let's go. And I'm glad I see some of these faces on the call tonight, because I'm going to tap into them for their knowledge, and I think y'all are going to be real happy with what we're going to talk about tonight. So if you're new to solar, or even some of you that have been in solar or in solar, how do you tell people you're in solar? Who knows you're in solar? If you don't go door knock, right, hours on end, and you don't spend time messaging your folks, right, messaging your friends, text messaging your circle of influence, how do people know you're in solar, right? Super important. Like, how do you do that, right? I think most of you, everybody on this call, would have received the link to come on this call through your Facebook Messenger, right? So that would lead me to believe that everybody on this call has Facebook. How much do you pay per month for your Facebook subscription? Anybody? Yes, that's the answer. 0. Y'all don't pay anything for your Facebook subscription. It costs you nothing. So how much does it cost you to tell all of your Facebook friends that you're involved in solar? Yes, that's the answer, Jedi. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate you playing along with me tonight. Yes, it costs you 0, guys. 0. No money for you to tell everybody that you're a part of solar and that you can separate yourself and that you can help them, because you're in it to help homeowners, right? Super, super important that you understand that. What does your social media look like? Take an audit of your social media. Take a look at your last 6, 7, 8 posts, 10 posts. Do any of them show that you could help a homeowner save money if they decided to go into solar? If all 10 of them do, I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry to say, if all 10 of your last posts say that you're helping homeowners save money, you're missing the algorithms. Facebook has a metric. They don't want to see that. Believe it or not, you'll actually get slapped on the hand by Facebook because you're hitting too much about solar. So there is a pattern, there's a rhythm. You want to be able to give a little bit about business, a little bit about life, a little bit about your own personal, whatever may be going on, because you want your audience to stay plugged in. If you go back and audit, like I said, your last 10 posts, you're going to have maybe 2 or 3 posts where nobody liked or made any comment on there at all. And then you're going to have 2 or 3 where you got a shit ton of comments or likes or people that, you know, resonated with them, right? So go through there and notice, and then you're going to want to lean a little heavier into some of those occasionally when you're posting, right? Super important. Super important. Remember, this is free. Let me see. Renee, you got a question?
Yeah, is that going to be on your personal page or on your business page on Facebook?
So I hate to burst anybody's bubble, but in my opinion, business pages are old news. That's just my opinion. The business page can be a necessary means to an end. I know, Renee, that you're a realtor, and for you, it makes sense to have a realtor business page, right? But ultimately, where do you have the most people watching you? Are they watching your business page, or are they watching your personal page? I have 5,000 friends on my personal Facebook page. If I go live right now, all of those people are going to get noticed. Hey, Jacob Davis just went live on Facebook. All I need is 10% of them to be interested and see what I'm talking about. I don't need all 5,000 of them to. I just need 10% of them to be interested. If I can get 10% of that 10% to go to ask me a question or to be more in, open to what my message is, hopefully something will resonate with somebody, right? But what I'm talking about is your personal and you're mixing in your solar and those things. Basically, I'm talking about your personal page. You know, your business page is different. I feel business pages are old news. I have about, I don't even know. I have a ton of business pages, but there's not a lot of life there. You know, when is the last time you went to a business page on Facebook to go see what they were talking about, or it popped up? We all get requests all day long for business pages. Hey, Jedi Christian has requested you to like his Facebook page. You know, maybe somebody likes it, maybe somebody doesn't. You know what I mean? If they didn't like it, they're not going to be in tune to follow it, and they're not going to see what's going on there. You know, but what I'm referring to would be your personal page. If anybody on this call right now has less than 1,000 friends in Facebook, your homework is to go get to 5,000 before next Tuesday. Like, honestly, it's free, guys. Like, it costs you nothing. It costs you nothing to tell the world that you are, man, look at that, 25 people on the call. Let's go. Christian, did you have a question or observation?
Yeah, I just wanted to add a little bit onto that. I think that if we have a strong enough message that we are relaying to people, I personally like the Facebook pages, and of course, we're going to get different opinions. Business pages, and here's the reason why. On my business page, I'm going to put up articles, meetings, hires, events, everything that has to do with solar. And the reason why is because it's specifically for a business page. It's a business solar page. The reason why I don't want to do that on my personal is because, have you ever seen someone that is constantly talking about what they do? The post 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 100 posts. They're always talking about what they do. And you know, this is not to bash on realtors by any means. In fact, I'm in a real estate office. Some of my best friends are in the business. But if you're a realtor and you're constantly, I'm a realtor, people are going to tune you out. Because people are going to say, you know what, we already know what you do. We're kind of getting tired and bored of you posting the same thing. I have a listing, I have an opening, you have a house. Like you relate everything to your industry. You're going to repel people instead of attract people. People are not going to be attracted to you by your industry, your business, or your offering. People are going to be attracted to you because you're genuine. So this is personally the personal algorithm that I use. I'm going to do 5 different posts that are personal. Where I'm at, what I'm doing, what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, what I'm celebrating, what I'm watching, what activities going on. Is it church? Is it a movie? Is it an outing? Is it a celebration? And then I'm going to slip in there something about solar. The reason why is because people are curious. That's just a nicer word for saying people are nosy. They want to know what you're doing. They're living vicariously through you. So they want to see the things that you do. And then when they least expect it, you can talk about solar. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6 posts that are personal posts. And then your 6 or 7 posts is going to be business related. Here's the reason why. People, you don't want them to forget what you do. So you want to talk about it just enough to keep them interested and remind them of what you do, because the last thing that you want is to see your neighbor when you're leaving the house, your neighbor went solar. Facebook friend went solar. Your friend, your mom, cuñada, so someone went solar, someone on the line because you forgot to remind them that you were a solar professional, solar consultant. But in the same token, we don't want to bombard them every single time with a solar post. I believe that your business page should be for that, because they know it's a business page. Everything that you're going to post on there is going to be solar related. Those are my 2 cents to kind of piggyback up on what you said, Jacob.
Yeah, I heard about a third of what you said. I'm sorry, I don't know if maybe the reception you have with your computer there, but you were spitting some fire there. The third that I got, I know it sounded great. So I appreciate you, man. Oh man, good stuff, guys. So let me see. We talked about posts, marketing. What other elements are there to marketing? And we spoke about this earlier today, Christian and I actually. I see the cheetah on the call. I would love to tap into the cheetah and see what his input is on Facebook, social media, marketing, business page versus personal page, and those algorithms, because I know that he's very, very meticulous when it comes to the algorithms. So Jeff, do you have any insight you want to offer up on that topic?
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you great. It's better than the photo we're looking at right now.
You can hear me great. Look at that photo right there.
Yeah, let's go.
So
guys, if tonight's call is sponsored by Senor Roof, if y'all didn't know that.
That's right. So specifically, what would you like me to touch on, Jake? Because I feel
Very
like
simple.
I can.
So Renee asked the question, because I was talking about algorithms, and I was talking about when you post, you want to give a little bit of business, and then you go into like some personal, like for me, for example, if anybody on this call follows me, they know my son is in football right now. They know both of my kids are in boxing. They know I love old ass muscle cars. And then they know that I'm in solar, and they know that I'm a part owner of Senor Roof. They know that there's several of us involved in roofing. They see that, but it's a meticulous stream of posts. So that's what I was talking about, suggesting to make sure that they mix it up so that the algorithms will bless them, right? And Renee said, are you referring to the business page or to your personal page? And then Christian said, mersh.
Well, I'm actually near Christian, like almost in the same room, and he was spitting fire. Let me just tell you right now, he was spitting fire.
Well, I'm glad you got it.
His internet. Yeah, I'm sorry that his internet is. I don't know. I think it's his laptop because we're on the same internet right now, actually. But he was spitting fire. But one of the things I would say is that I think it's important that you have consistent messaging with your brand. And I think everyone here who is an independent sales consultant needs to understand that Powur is an amazing platform. I think everyone understands that. That's step number one. Powur is an amazing platform, but Powur is not going to go do the heavy lifting for anybody on this call to market them and to make them stand out in a crowded field, right? Powur has done that from the company level. But the question to ask yourself is, what have you done for yourself as an independent rep level, right? And so I think there's something to be said about, yes, you need to be very cognizant about what you're doing on your social media in terms of mixing up your
Yeah.
message, having some family posts, having some sporting posts, having some, women's Bible study posts, like whatever it is that you're into, right? There needs to be some variety. There needs to be some differences in what your messages are going to be. But you also have to be consistent about being a solar pro or being a home service pro or both, or maybe even the third layer, which is I can save you money, right? I mean, because it's a matter of like, what will people remember your post for? And so the one thing I'll dig into, Jake, and you tell me where to stop, but I would tell you all that everyone here should have a unique hashtag. Maybe many of y'all are involved in other businesses. I own other businesses, and the hashtags that stick out or that stand out are what's unique to you. Maribel, what is your new one? Soul Realtor, right? Maribel, I think you're Soul Realtor. So soul being sun, right? That's your
Correct.
play on words, right?
Yep.
So on all your real estate stuff, you're cross marketing and you're cross pollinating, being known as Soul Realtor, right? And so that's just one example. But could it be you know Power Savings with Philip hashtag? Could it be save on my electricity, Renee? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you could come up with something that's unique to you and stick with it. Jake has a great one, Solar Jefe, right? Hashtag Solar Jefe, baseball cap Solar Jefe, t-shirt Solar Jefe. It's like, at some point you got to just be known as that guy. Because what happens is we look at other people who, like Christian mentioned earlier when he was spitting that fire, was, the last thing you want to do is roll out of your house and see that your neighbor went solar and they went solar without you. Well, that's a miss on our part. We've got to ask ourselves, how in the hell did they not know that I was the only solar choice for them, right? And so obviously I'm heavy in the real estate space, and I tell agents all the time, if your sphere of influence is closing at title companies and you see them at the title company with the little closing key saying, I bought my new home or I just bought an investment home, and they didn't use you, that really tells me one thing. It tells me that you were not memorable when they knew they needed to use or bring in a professional. And like, we have to be, as professionals, aware of what the audience might be seeing. So even though it's not necessarily like our biggest strength or something that we do daily, we have to audit our message and audit our marketing and messaging daily to make sure that it's consistent, that there's a consistent flow, that yes, you're a professional in the space, yes, you can help people save money, yes, you're an educator, yes, you're an advocate for homeowners, yes, you understand certain laws and regulations, yes, you can help train and educate people. Because ultimately people want to know, when I need him 9 months from now, he still needs to be in the game and still someone that I can respect as a professional. Because the other thing, and I'll end on this, Jake, is that a lot of us don't understand that when people are in the decision-making process or the buying cycle, like, I can relate it to a house. The average industry number, based on like National Association of Realtors and local state associations, is they say someone has decided to buy a home within an 18-month timeline. 18 months. So if I'm starting to just barely get on hot on that idea that maybe I want to sell next spring, that's still at 12 months away from now. But in order for them to use me then, I still have to be top of mind then. And so, all of us want solar business tomorrow. All of us would love a hot solar referral tomorrow. But were you consistent 6 months ago when they started thinking about it, and they started thinking about being a consumer of a solar product per se? And so I think there's something to be said about understanding what I'm doing right now is chumming the waters on March 21st, so I can get a return October, November, of 23, which is 5, 6, 7, 8 months down the road, because the buying process, when it takes someone to finally go from, this might be a good idea, to I want to sign on the dotted line, it doesn't happen overnight. And so our social media presence has everything to do with capturing some of those deals that maybe we're losing. So hashtags, consistency, and auditing and having an awareness about your messaging. What are you known for? If you haven't posted about solar in 60 days, I'm not using you. I'm just going to be real. Like, the lady I buy Mary Kay from, she's Mary Kay through and through every single day. The lady I'm going to buy Pampered Chef from, she's selling Pampered Chef shit all day long. Like, I know she's the plug for that. And so those are just like two examples that we use, or maybe our wives buy from them or whatever, but they're consistent with their messaging, consistent with their marketing. And we on the solar side, we've got to be aware enough to say, hey, if I want those solar deals 6 or 9 months from now, am I willing to put in the work that basically Jake was talking about is free on social media? It just takes a little bit of want to, and it just takes a little bit of planning, and you can kill it. You don't have to have like an amazing marketing company do your daily posts. You can come up with clever stuff enough, so I'll just stop with that, Jake. But I think awareness and consistent messaging in your marketing for sure.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I appreciate it, Jeff. Thank you for dropping those value bombs there. And I want to point this out, guys. Zoom is a great tool and resource. I mean, we have 20, somebody just dropped, we're fluctuating right now between 24 and 22 people on the call, but I'm going to give you all a suggestion for next week, because I hope you all come back next week. Be prepared, if you can, to attend with your camera on. When we're sitting in front of this Zoom as somebody who's providing the opportunity to give this, this training or whatever we call for the night, right? The team call. I can tell you that, it's invaluable to be able to see faces, interactions. But I understand life happens. I understand we got to step away and, things happen. It's all good, guys. Like, trust me, it's all good. I understand, because I've been there, right? But I've also been on the call when Bobby says, if you don't have your camera on, it doesn't count for anything. And Bobby is our field leader, right? Like, I mean, I've been on the Zoom where he says, if you don't have your cameras on, it doesn't count. So please do us all a favor. When you plug into Zooms for this team, I'm going to ask y'all, turn your cameras on, because I mean, I like to be able to see the folks that we're interacting with. It's all good. I don't give a shit if you're sitting in your kitchen or at Starbucks or outside enjoying the weather. That doesn't matter. This is a team call. We're a team right here. We're a team, right? So just please prepare that way for the next time. If there's anybody new on the call tonight and you haven't started doing your own presentations yet, it is the worst feeling to have a presentation. You're trying to do a proposal and the people on the other end don't turn the camera on. Damn, it's a buzzkill, guys. Like, it is so rough. So we have to be able to match that energy. Let's get comfortable in front of the camera. Let's get comfortable with the phone. Go live every once in a while. One of the other things that I wanted to touch base on tonight, the guys touched base on it. Like, how do you exist? What is your brand, right? Create your own hashtag. Create your own brand. Myself, Solar Jefe, right? There's all kinds of different things that you can be creative with. And whenever somebody hashtags solar, guess what? You want to be a part of that, right? You want to be a part of that. It costs you nothing for that, right? So your branding, when you're out shopping, you're out with your family, you're at dinner, are you wearing a solar shirt? Many of us have shirts that say, ask me about solar, right? If you don't know where to get the solar shirts or whatever, go on Powur. You can definitely go right there on Powur and order your Powur shirts, right? And somebody may ask you, hey, what is that, Powur? What does that mean? That's a perfect conversation piece. That's the opportunity for you to speak with them, let them know what you're doing, right? Educate them a little bit. I'm going to guarantee you, if you're new to solar, I'm going to guarantee you, there's only going to be 1 in like 25 people that are going to hit you with a difficult question. Do not be nervous to have conversations, guys. Go ahead and have the conversation, right? Pique their interest. Do it to the bartender, do it to the waitress, do it to the Uber driver, you know, wherever you have the opportunity, right? That's the only way you're going to start opening up yourself, being more comfortable having the solar conversation. Trust me, you will be more successful in doing that. Okay. And like I said, I don't know the level that everybody on this call is, because I know we have a variety all the way from tier 1 to tier 3. And it's great to have a room mixed of these folks right here, because everybody can provide great insight. Walking billboard, we talked about, you know, the hashtags and your marketing. I'm going to tap into somebody else right here, Gustavo, Gus. What do you have to provide tonight to the team, Gus? What would you drop some value bomb on them about?
I would just tell everyone that, I'm gonna put the screen here that I can see everyone's faces. I love that part about, keeping your screen on. I know turn it off sometimes because it don't get caught back here.
Yeah.
Gonna be doing, but yeah. So generally, I would suggest everybody to like really think about what time it is, where they're at, what it is. Look outside. It's already literally March 21st, right? Think about how fast this year already has gone by. Think about if you hit your goals. Think about what you've done. I know Oscar and I, we always talk about reflecting every 90 days, right? It's about that time that you look back at your systems and you see what's working, because if there's something you need to fix, adjust, or tweak, don't go crazy in there trying to tweak everything, because sometimes you don't need to fix a problem because of one thing that happens.
Yeah.
But find out what's giving you return, right? It's literally whenever it's on like Davis time, today, let's say we're spring, whatever, we got the hour. That was like a blessing, right? Because now it's like the time for me, for example, it's like the time I just can't catch up, because it's like 1 hour ahead. I feel like I almost lost an hour, like it's going like full, like just ramping up, because the thing is that you need to feel like the season just started, right? It was like opening day for solar, because now we have to be outside till 8 p.m. People start getting those high bills. Like literally, people are everywhere are gonna start asking like for us to do this for them, right? For solar, because their bills are gonna be so high and stuff like that. But like even today, I went to an appointment this morning, and they asked me like, why should I go solar? And I asked them, it's like, well, do you want to know why everyone in the neighborhood is going solar? It's simple, because it makes sense, right? But sometimes it doesn't make sense for everybody. But the thing is that it needs to make sense to that one person, right? So our job here just to educate homeowners. But I asked them a question. I was like, look, when are you going to be done paying your electric bill? And he just laughed, like, well, never. Exactly. How would you like to do something different? Because look, not everyone's gonna like think about going solar, because almost someone feels like it's gonna be like they don't want to be the first one, right? There's people going solar every 60 seconds, someone gets installed.
Yep.
Right. But just getting that painful, because the thing is, we all know it works. Our job is to educate the homeowner to make sure that they're on the same page, that they know it works. But every single time you talk to the homeowner, it's always going to be different. So it's all in the questions that you ask. And it's okay to ask the hard questions. How long you lived in a home? You pay this much, all these things, right? What do you do for work? Build a report. But guys, I would just say, look at what time it is. Are you where you want to be? And if you are, or if you're not, fix a couple things. But hold on real tight, and make sure you put your seatbelt on, because we're rolling, right? So yeah, guys, stay tuned in, and we'll see you guys. Definitely come by if you can to Dallas event. We're gonna be here. We're gonna have two trainings. We're gonna have all the leaders there from Texas. Come support all of us.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be all on SolarCon. So that event, Farmers Branch, is gonna be the week before SolarCon. So I know Eric's love this part, but get your tickets to SolarCon. I know for me and my team, I have a contest. So my team right now, if anyone gets 3 deals by April 10th, I'm gonna buy their ticket to go. So
Nice.
Incentivize your teams to go, because the thing is that big things happen at big events, and you could literally change someone's life by taking them to an event like that. So think about it, and always take everybody serious, because you never know who is going to be your guy that's going to help you become a millionaire, because all of us here are one conversation away from becoming a millionaire. right? You just have to have the conversation, shake that hand. But yeah, guys, we'll see you guys
Absolutely.
at Farmers Branch. Let's go.
Let's go. Absolutely, Gus. Thank you so much, man. And you know, guys, Gus is so right. I mean, he couldn't be more true about your one conversation, you're one solar consultant, you're one person away from you know, your millionaire jacket. You know what I mean? Your millionaire status in solar. It's right there. Like there are so many folks that have been super successful because they recruited or they talked to folks, they made the opportunity, presented the opportunity, and next you know they land somebody who's about it, like somebody who's like, put the gas and let's go. You know what I mean? Are people going to come and go? They sure as hell are. They are, and that's okay. It's all good. I mean, I wish we would all get to the promised land together, but we're not. It's just the reality. You can only match energy. You know, we have said many times, I'm going to work with the willing. And if you don't know what that means, just think about it. Okay. I have built a team and that team, people have fallen out. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. I don't resent the fact that some of those folks I still talk to and see, you know, in the industry and see them around. Maybe they chose a different team, you know, to go to another solar company. I still believe we're in the best place to be, man. You know, one of the things Gus said is, you know, if you can get to a conference somewhere, you know, that was the best thing that could have happened to me when it came to solar. I reinvested my M1 right back into for me to go to the first solar conference right after I got serious about solar. Went to Mentor Factory almost, I guess, 2 years ago, Mentor Factory. That's what helped spark it inside of me because I heard many things there at the Mentor Factory in California. So whatever opportunity you have, take it. Like invest in yourself. Power, if it's Power Day, if that's big for you to go from your city to Dallas, then do that. Invest that time, like get serious. Go live on your social media, create a reel, create a YouTube channel. There's so much more that can be done that's not being done by the next guy out there. Like set yourself apart. I know I've been talking for quite a while. We've got a lot of great stuff offered up tonight. I want to ask if there's any questions. Does anybody have any questions for us tonight on the call?
Hey, Jacob, can I say something?
Yeah, bring it, Willie.
Yeah, anyway, good training today. A lot of good nuggets out there. And I just want to piggyback of what you said and God just say, man, these calls, you know, are very important. And if you plug in, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get a lot of knowledge from a lot of people that have been successful here. And if you just stick to the basics, you know, and ask questions, and like you said, find somebody that you could align yourself with, you know, and walk with that guy.
Yep.
You know, I'm going to use an example from the beginning. You know, Eric and Gus always been there, and we learn from them. You know, we do this part-time. I don't know, a lot of you guys probably do it full-time. We do it part-time, but what we do when we're back here in the States is connect with the people, you know what I'm saying, that has been a support to us. And, you know, we ourselves, when we get the time, you know, we educate ourselves. So, but it's very important, you know, to connect. On Friday, we have learned so much on coffee.
Yep.
Friday, with closers, with Oscar and Gus. And these calls, you know, are valuable to us. So make sure you connect, stay focused, and stick and stay. Believe you me, you will be successful. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, Willie. Thank you, brother.
Willie.
I mean,
What's up?
if you have never heard it say what Willie was talking about there, guys, if you're new on the call, if you're new to the team, because I see a lot of new names, and that's why I keep saying that. So there's a lot of folks I have not met, but you know what he's talking about is stick and stay, and you'll see your pay.
Mm-hmm.
Stick and stay, and you'll see your pay. It will happen, but you have to stick and stay. You got to stay consistent. You got to stay with it. Stick to somebody. Stick to the team. You know, anybody here on the call, I guarantee you, if you called and asked them for advice, would give you any advice. There's nothing fake here. Like everybody with Powur that I have met have been genuine and helpful, and just want to see everybody win. That's the key, man. I want to win, but I want to win together. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to win with people that celebrate me winning so I can celebrate them winning. Like that's what this is all about. Any other questions, guys? Anybody on
Can
the
I add
call?
something to that, Jacob?
Yeah, bring it. Yeah, bro.
So the reason that you want to always like celebrate your wins, and the reason I do it in the group is because sometimes whenever you do it outside the group, people aren't going to cheer for you. So we're here to like even when everyone posts their wins, it's awesome to see these wins because whenever we're posting them into these groups, you're starting to see people have those great reactions. Because sometimes when you do it outside, then some people are going to celebrate your wins because they don't want to see you better than them, doing better than them. So
right.
want to just add that so post your wins. Post your
Yep.
wins, even just a little one. Post them. I'd love to see them. I want to post. I want to like your post. I want to celebrate your win with you, and also I want to create momentum in the group. So every time you get at least you complete your certification or something, post it in the group because all of us here are gonna love it. We're gonna like it. We're gonna share it. We're gonna throw a little emoji, make this fun.
Yeah.
But let's celebrate each other's wins. Let's great. Let's build momentum. It's summertime, and let's just keep rocking and rolling. You guys all know we have our phone numbers in there. We're here. We're just a text away, phone call away. We're here to help as much as we can. But just sometimes we get a little busy. So just let us know how we can help. And Jacob, I just wanted to add that. Thanks.
Yeah, for sure. That's one of the things. Like Gus, whenever Gus will post on our chat, for me it's motivation. When he posts, I'm like, shit, I'm slacking. Like that's how I look at it. When I see it, I'm like, damn, I'm slacking. You know what? I haven't had a conversation about solar today. It's a reminder for me. So, I mean, I appreciate it. Some people may be like, damn, they get down on it. Like, man, he just sold another one. Yeah, hell yeah. Do you know what it takes for him to get to that deal? He's putting in the time, the energy, having the conversations, putting in the work. Anybody can do this. One thing that my great friend Christian Montalvo says all the time, this business is so easy to do, but it's so easy not to do. And those reminders, when Gus posts that he's got a deal, he just closed another one, are a reminder to me when I'm slacking. Because I see it, I'm like, shit, you know what? When is the last time I had a solar conversation? When is the last time I talked to a realtor? When is the last time I went door knocking? Right? I do all those things, and I invite you. If you're in San Antonio, you want to go door knocking, call me, text me, inbox me, message me. Let's go. There's anybody on this call I know is down to help you out. That's what this team is about. Anybody else, guys? Any other questions, comments?
Leave this out there. I'm going to be going to Houston very soon. So anyone wants to go, we can get rent a house like we did in San Antonio. We did it 2 years ago during COVID. It was awesome. I think we ended up closing some deals that week too. I think we did like four or five deals that week. Just like those couple of days that we went knocking. It's crazy what happens when you knuckle up with somebody, get next to something. I went door knocking with Willie 2 times and we closed the deal.
Yes, sir.
It's literally that easy. It's the hardest part is just walking out the door and literally you don't even know anything to sell solar. Just set an appointment, have us go close it. That's how easy it is. You make $3,500.
Yeah.
And then eat steak dinner, right? Or like Edgardo likes, crab legs or steak, ribeyes or lobsters. I don't know what y'all like. Even if you're a vegetarian, we get you a big old vegetable, but yeah, let's do it. It's fun, and I like having fun, so that's why I always throw little jokes. I like people see people laugh. It's fun. What we're doing is fun. Let's have a good time. Have a smile on your face. Make somebody's day. Let's save some people money. People were killing for what we have an opportunity here, really. And here we are. Let's get to work.
And Gus is absolutely right, man. He used that word fun. Like, if you think this is work, then you really missed the boat, man, because since I've been involved in solar, I have had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I have gone to Vegas to door knock. We spent 11 days in Las Vegas. My employer, I mean, I kind of just snuck it in and was gone for 11 days. Door knocking, a great opportunity. We've been to California, we've been to Dallas, we've been all over with Powur. So make fun of this opportunity right here, guys. Have fun with it. Like Gus said, link arms, like Willie said, knuckle up, let's go. whoever invited you or introduced you to the Solar Kings or to the platform or told you about coming on the call tonight, that's the person I would start with. I would reach right back to them tonight after this call them. Hey man, what's our first order of business? What are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing Friday? What are we doing this weekend? Like, I use this phrase all the time, action equals traction. Action equals traction. If you're doing nothing, you ain't gonna go anywhere. Like, you're not. But everybody that jumped on this call took action. Like, you took the time out of your day to jump on this call. We have had a lot of people that say, man, it's tough. It's tough having the conversations. Okay. How tough is it going to be if you don't have the conversations? You just got to get comfortable, guys. I'll go one last round. Oscar calls me every morning at 8 a.m. to see what the plan is for the day. Love it. Love it. Here in San Antonio, how many folks do we have in San Antonio? Maybe about 10. I'm gonna put Eric's feet to the fire again. When I first got into solar, we used to meet once a week and we would have breakfast. And nobody on this call was at those meetings. Now that I'm looking at the faces and the names, I don't know where those guys are, but it's all good. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it again. So if you're in San Antonio, get ready. We're gonna fire it back up once a week. Solar King breakfast. And those are things that you can get plugged into. Maybe you can't because you work a job during the day, but you can plug in here at night, right? Or you can plug in on the weekend. I'm gonna tap out. Any other questions or anything else, guys? I think it's been a great call. I really appreciate the mentors on the call tonight. Those of y'all, everybody who dropped some knowledge and dropped some input. And those of y'all who just jumped in and observed from the tree. It's all good, guys. Like, that's what we want. Like, we want people to get on the call, tune in, and hopefully something resonates with somebody. Any questions or anything, guys? Y'all are gonna let me off the hook that easy? I see a question boiling right there with Sergio. Sergio, what you got, man? What's your question?
Hello, hi. How are you? Can you hear me?
Very well. Yeah, I could hear you good.
Nice. I'm here in Houston.
Okay, cool. Gus is gonna be there real soon. Gus is gonna take you door knocking.
Yeah, yeah. But my experience when I knock the doors, to every Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
It's very rare because many people accept to talk to you, but if you need to respect the respect, because so in the same times when I knock the door, many people no respond, only talk with the camera.
Yeah.
So I recommend you need to know the door or call the timber, and you need to retire. Well, if you 1 meter, you need to respect to, and you, hey, hello, hi, how are you? I'm Sergio. I'm introducing in the area. So I need to talk with I promote the solar panels in this area. I need to talk to you. So somebody is very nice, so talk, but all the others no respond.
Right.
But you need to try. You need to walk. It's very nice for your health.
That's right. Yeah.
But so this is my recommendation. I'm very happy to be here and stay with all the with all the guys and girls. I'm Mr. Harrow. Know the doors together.
Yeah,
Mr.
let's
Harrow,
go.
hello, hi. Talk
Yeah.
about that.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
we had our first official door knocking experience this last weekend, so we're definitely implementing that moving forward. Gus gave me some pretty good pointers as far as peak hours,
Right.
off peak hours to kind of hit it off. So we're gonna work it. We have Sergio's my nephew.
Okay.
We have Cesar está ahí, Rosana. So
Oh, yes.
we
Yes, I'm
have
here.
Caesar, he's a part of our team. He's gonna be more of our cold calling.
Got
And
it.
then Rosana is our online sales. So we have online cold calling, and then me and Sergio are doing foot patrol.
Yeah,
Hey,
very,
So
very
that's
cool,
a hell of
man.
a team right
That's
there.
right. Yeah. That's right, man. They got a squad going on.
we're
Yeah.
building it
I
up.
love it.
Hey, just listen to Gus. Believe you me, you guys will be a millionaire in
Man,
quickly.
yeah. Remember you get
I
a
told y'all,
six-figure
you're all
jacket.
just one conversation away. I just talked to Harold one day and he joined, and then he brought like a massive team with him. And I was like,
That's
wow,
crazy.
man. So
Congratulations, Harold. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very cool, man. And they're all here on the call with you. That's what's even a plus. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because as soon as y'all start getting a taste of success, when you get those utility bills and you start getting that success, and Gus is showing y'all how to close your deals, man, it's like an addiction. I'm here to tell you guys, and that's probably the wrong word to use, but man, I mean, it's great. You know what I mean? It's okay, Rosana. It's all right. No worries. Many of us speak Spanish. I do. I may not look like it, but I do.
Explain
But
later, okay? No problem. You
let
need
me
yeah,
see if
to
we
yeah.
find out. Let me
I
see.
explain
We're
later.
gonna do a call. Next call is gonna be in
We
Spanish.
explain later.
Yeah,
En
exactly.
español.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, very cool, guys. I appreciate y'all plugging in, man. And welcome to the team.
Thank
You're
you.
you're in the right place, man. You're in the right place.
Thank you.
You know, Gus is about it. I mean, I aspire to do what Gus does. You know, I learn a lot from Gus as I've been in the industry. You know, here, and Eric and everybody. I mean, I learn from everyone, man. My mind is open to learn from somebody. You know, you guys may come on one night and offer up a tidbit that we hadn't thought about. You know, Sergio giving the information about talking to the voice, the box or whatever. That shit happens, you know. But somebody on the call may hear it and say, "Man, how do I handle that?" Right? Somebody may be nervous about that, but being the fact that Sergio opened up that dialogue is great because somebody here may not have known what to do. Shit, you just have the conversation, guys. Like I've done it. Like Jeff and I, Red Rocket right there, Senor Roof background. Like he and I went door knocking, and I walked away with a lead for the homeowner that was a renter, but the renter gave me the lead to the homeowner's information we talked through the intercom, you know, because he wasn't there. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's
So little
it.
tip: whenever whenever they start talking to the camera, I just keep saying I can't hear you.
I've heard that.
Just-
Yeah.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't
Yeah.
hear you. I can't hear you. And they get annoyed and they just come to the door.
Yeah.
Look, oh, hey, look, now I can put the face, like, and just say a joke. Hey, now I can put a face to the I couldn't really hear you. Sorry, you might need to get that checked. But the reason why I'm here, and dude, it throws them off completely.
Yep, that's right. Good stuff. Thank y'all for chiming in, guys. I appreciate y'all for plugging in tonight. Anybody else, any questions or anything? I want to make sure that we address any questions y'all might have before we turn you over to the rest of your week. You know, if not, guys, I mean, I appreciate y'all's time. I mean, everybody who plugged in tonight and for participating. You know, this is what we do, guys. Once a week, get on the call. We understand life happens. We understand, you know, things happen. It's all good. Understand we're here as a team. This is what we want to do. We want to grow with everybody and win with everybody. I want to meet y'all. You know, I want to meet the Houston guys. You know, we want to meet the Dallas folks. Like, you know, that's how it happens. Like, we come and grow and grow and grow together. And, you know, like Gus mentioned, the season is coming. The season is coming. Like right now is where you want to be able to have conversations and keep posting, keep having the conversations, because in 3 months, the utility bills are going to be stupid. In 3 months, utility bills are going to be double what they are today. So everything you do now is going to benefit you then, because people are going to be seeing you or watching you, or you've knocked on their door and you left the card, or you left a flyer, or you left a door hanger, right? Or you got their information, right? And they're going to call you. That I've had several deals like that where they hit me up because when I went, it was like February and March. We're not interested, but we'll keep your info. And come May, when it's like 2,000 degrees outside in Texas, then they call me, hey, you know, we want to relook at that. Our utility bill is crazy, right? So we play off of that. That's a benefit for us to be able to provide a solution to their problem. So thank you all so much, guys. I'm going to cut it. You know, we've been on an hour, and like I said, I appreciate y'all. Okay.
Thank you, Jacob. Thank you,
All right,
Gus.
guys.
Thank you,
Jacob.
Gus.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good one.
Later, guys. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.